Effects of social perturbation on rank in Bobwhite quail.
Imagine you're trapped on an island with a group of total strangers. The group needs to figure out food, water, and shelter. Would you try to establish yourself as the leader, and how would you react if your reign were challenged? This is an example of a dominance hierarchy, where each individual in a social group has a rank which they follow or challenge in order to exist in a social setting. Dominance hierarchies are thought to exist in order to regulate who gets access to what resources and allows groups to stay in social contact without continuous fighting. But what determines the rank someone has in the hierarchy? We once thought that it was through whoever was the heaviest or who had the biggest features, but that isn't always the case. So what is it then? Hello. My name is Mia, and my experiments at the Hobson Lab aim to get a clearer understanding of how social hierarchy is created and maintained in the face of disturbance. The northern bobwhite is a small quail that is easily kept in captivity and forms dynamic social groups, even when outside of their breeding season. Males battle for rank in order to determine resource access, which makes them an ideal animal for these experiments. The experiment will begin by placing 8 male bobwhites into a flight pen together and watching them interact. Through chases, jabs, and bill fights, the group will eventually establish a dominance hierarchy, with one bird naming himself king of the group. We will then remove this avian monarch and observe how the group reacts. This is known as a perturbation, or disruption to the social system. Will the next ruler default to whoever was in second in command, or will an opportunistic low-ranking quail try to steal a top seat for himself? With this experiment, our goal is to identify patterns of hierarchy establishment, namely if body weight really is the key determinant or if something much deeper is going on. The findings of this study will give us more insight into how social groups across the animal kingdom are created and maintained, as well as how they respond to social disruption. In light of our rapidly changing climate and widespread habitat destruction, it is important to understand how animals will respond to perturbation in order to better preserve and maintain their populations.